Everyone, it's me, Dr. Stacy Betancourt, with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. And today we talk about stress. Now, thinking about the word stress, does the word resonate with you? And in most cases, at one time or another, we all feel stress. So, do the feelings associated with the word rule your actions or your reactions? It's how you relate to stress. What about unexpressed stress or undirected stress? What about pending situations that are potentially very stressful and they just fade away? What do you do with that? So here's an example. Recently, we were put on an evacuation warning due to the line fire that was burning in the mountains where we live. And in a standby evacuation, you are told basically get ready because if this fire progresses, you're going to be asked to leave. And we are definitely people who will leave when told. So it was a matter of, okay, what do we pack? We have two vehicles. We're blessed with two vehicles. And so we kind of divided and each did our own thing as far as what to do, and had our things, our suitcase ready, medications on the next. Obviously we needed them here, but they were packed so that if we had to go, they were ready to go. Now we were evacuated a long time ago, and when we drove away, we didn't know if we were going to come back to a home or not. And sadly, in this fire, one person did lose their home and several other homes were very badly damaged. So it's that idea that as you drive away, you don't know what you're going to come back to. And though we were very, very lucky this time around and we were not asked to evacuate, the idea is that other people were. In fact, in some cases, they didn't even have notice. It was literally the police vehicle went down the street saying, get out, get out, get out, get out. What does that do to you? You're leaving everything behind at that point. We were very lucky, and I understand how lucky we were. It's not to say that we didn't have a level of stress. Our air quality was very bad. Visibility was equally bad. I have asthma, so there's that. And there's all those feelings and understandings of what do we do? What do we do? And it's a fact that when the immediate emergency passes, we're stuck with those emotions of being very keyed up. And how do we deal with those? Because those hormones have already been released in our body. And I've talked about the hormonal impact many times. And it's the fight or flight hormone. Your cortisol levels go up. Your adrenaline may be up. And you can't just say, okay, all done. I'm better now. You need an outlet. And in some cases, if you don't know how to seek an outlet, it's those hormones that can end up causing you more damage later. For example, for me, as I've talked about many times, I go running. Well, obviously I couldn't go running outside, but I was able to use our treadmill and work out with some weights. And it's that idea, is that what are you doing with your stress? And even more so in daily life, away from emergencies. What do you do with the stress? And how do you understand what to do with it? Well, the idea first is understanding and identifying where this stress is coming from. So there's that. The other thing that you need to be able to do is break down the factors that cause the stress in order to break down and combat the feelings of stress. You may be in a very high pressure job where the moment you arrive to the moment you leave, it's go, 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 go. Well, what do you do with that energy? Sometimes you take that negative energy out on fellow drivers, road rage. Okay. Others do turn to exercise. I know others turn to meditation and a way to decompress. And that's what I'm getting at, is that you have to find ways in which to deal with the stress in a positive manner. And that's not coming home and taking your anger and frustration out on the people around you. It's doing things that are constructive to your body and healthy for your body. That's the important factor, is being able to take yourself into downtime in a healthy way that supports your overall health. Obviously, eating well, drinking water can help. Flushing those toxins out of your body. Getting good sleep is really important because it allows your brain to get rid of its waste. And as I've talked about before, that's when you're in deep sleep, that's when that happens. So it's really important that you're doing what you can. Eat healthy, stay hydrated, get your sleep, exercise, even if it's walking from your car to the end of the day. Do something for yourself that's positive. I highly recommend that you do something that makes you feel good, whatever it is. And no, not relying on artificial substances, because those are just another factor of cover up and they don't actually help. So it may make you feel good, but not in the way that you need to. So if you can't do these things, talk to me or talk to someone you trust, someone who's professional and can help you through this, because you're important. And stress shouldn't rule your life. It really shouldn't. So if not me, someone else, because you deserve to be happy, you deserve to be content, and you deserve to have a good quality of life. And for that, that's it for this week. I wish you all the best. Remember, everyone's on a journey, including yourself. So treat yourself with grace, treat others with grace. And remember, do something good for yourself. So for this week, this is Dr. Stacey Betancourt with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacey, and I will see you next week.